Need my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please. I have Jeff out here, Brandon out here, Gavin. I need Cody and Jim. There's Jim. I may need a volunteer to help me out. If I can't get one volunteer to help me out, please. One volunteer. You want to buy an RC car for me? 300. No, 300.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. Got on my drivers, got on my marshals. Going to shut it down. No more laps. Get them lined up on the straightaway. You want to buy my nitro car? Okay. Those are your mamas. All right. Give you guys to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. Trouble after the six pack. That is all clear. 1 minute in. We got Jason Love up front. 18.5.15. Carson Love. 17.5.17. Jake. 15.5.03. Rick. 15.5.15. Arlen. 15.5.16. And Anthony. 13.5.06. Trouble after the six pack. More trouble after the six pack. That is all clear. .230 in, 2:30 to go halfway. Jason Love still up front. 17.501. Carson Love 16.504. Anthony 15.513. Arlen 15.514. Jake 14.506. And Rick 14.516. Watch after the center double. That is all clear. Have you made any changes to your car yet? Watch it in the six pack. That is all clear. Watch back double. That is all clear. Long laps here for Carson. Moving him down to the 3 spot. Watch it after the center double. That is all clear. Arlen and Jake battle for the 4th spot. Jake going to be 4 tenths back from Arlen.
1 minute
With
left.
1 minute left to go. Jason up front on a 17.5.15. Anthony 16.5.11. Carson 15.5.07. That's your top 3, but Jake right there behind Arlen. Looks like he actually had a long lap, a 22-second lap, moving him 5 seconds back from Arlen. Watch straightaway, watch straightaway. That is all clear. Ten seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep going till you're called done. Keep 'em going, keep 'em going. Nobody done just yet. Nobody done just yet. Arlen, keep going, keep going, keep going, Arlen.
Jake Simpson done.
Jake, you're done. Jason, you're done.
Love
Carson,
done.
you're done.
Carson Love done.
Everybody will be done when they cross.
Anthony Escobedo done.
If I can, get
Rick
my marshal
Hobbs
grab
done.
blowers, but that is a race. So
Arlen
Jason Love going
Simon
to take
done.
it 17.5.12.
The race
Anthony
is completed.
16.5.17. Carson 15.5.13. Arlen 15.5.15. Jake 14.5.16. And Rick 14.5.24. Up now, race 3. Our rear motor class. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. Need my drivers from the last one
2
right back
minutes
out
to
here to
the start of the
Marshall.
race.
Just waiting on a check from Dustin and Dwight. Have you bought my B7 yet? They're going to. Ask Chuck with my deal, because I get a deal here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
But they're out of stock till late March. If you can cross the line real quick. Yeah. No, I got his. Oh, I got you. I got you. All right, let's go ahead and get them lined up on the straightaway. No more laps. This is our rear motor class. The ready to run RB10. All right, get where you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. 1 minute in. We got Dwight up front, 16.503. Gavin on 13.5 flat. Cody 11.516. And Dustin 7.548. Man, that pole is very scary. Are you up next? You're in 5? Aw. No, you don't. You're not good enough for that one. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Dwight up front, 16.503. Gavin, 13.505. Dustin, 10.521. And Cody, 9.5 flat. Dwight with hot lap of the race of a 17.9 on lap 2. He's up front on a 16.501.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Dwight up front on a 16.510. Gavin, 13.515. Dustin, 11.514. And Cody, 11.529. Fifteen seconds left to go. Watch on the straightaway. That is all clear. Time is going to expire. Keep going till you're called done. You guys will be done when you cross.
Dwight Souls done. Cody Prescott done. Gavin
That is the race. So
Prescott
Dwight
done.
going to take it 16.513.
Dustin
Gavin,
Richardson done.
13.527. Cody,
race is
11.521. And Dustin, 11.525. If we can get Marshall to grab some blowers. But race 4, you guys are up. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, and some volunteers help me out.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, and some volunteers help me out. Hey, boy, say it to my face. Say it to my face. I need my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please. Looks like I actually
1
have all
minute
of
to
them.
the start of the race.
I need one volunteer that can marshal at center bucket. One volunteer. One volunteer that can marshal the center bucket. One volunteer, please. One volunteer that can marshal the center bucket. If you're in the next race, I could give you some time to get ready. Just need one volunteer that can marshal the center bucket. One volunteer, please. One volunteer. Thank you, Jax. Let's go and shut it down. No more laps. Get them lined up on the straightaway. Get no more laps. No more laps. Alrighty. Give you guys need to be in. Separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in, and everyone's still super close together here. We have Scott up front, 25 flat. Shelby 25, or Anthony 2501 now. Shelby 2503. Jack 2505. Orlando 2507. Jason Luther 2512. Grady 2515. And Brandon 18507. Shelby now 4/10s back from Scott. Orlando 7/10s back from Shelby. Jack 9/10s back from Orlando. Anthony 3/10s back from Jack. Jason Luther 9/10s back from Anthony. Shelby up to the lead now on a 21.5-12. Scott 21.5-13. Gonna be 4/10s back. Shelby that time by 14 flat. Hot lap of the race. Gonna get a 1 second lead up on Scott now. Orlando up to the 2 spot on a 21.5-12. Scott 21.5-12. Separated by 0.04 of a second for the 2 spot. Shelby up front though at 13.8 that time by. Gonna be on a 21.5-06. Orlando 14 flat that time by. Gonna be 2 seconds back though from Shelby for the lead. Scott in the 3 spot, 21.5-14. Anthony 25.04. Jack 25.08. Grady 25-12. Jason Luther 25-15. Brandon 18-5-16. Watch center, watch center. We're 3 in with 2 to go. Trouble there for Shelby getting hung up. Orlando now going to be only 6/10 back, having trouble in that 6-pack. Stays on all fours, gets right back going though. Orlando now going to be only 1 second back for the lead, or a battle for the lead. Anthony going to be 1.7 seconds back from Jack for the 3 spot. Scott and Grady going at it for the 5 spot. Grady going to be only 1/10 back from Scott. Long lap there for Shelby. Orlando to the lead.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Orlando up front now on a 21.507. Shelby 21.509. Going to be 9/10 back. Trouble for both cars in the 6-pack. Shelby that last time by 13.5 hot lap the race. Going to take over the top spot. He's going to have a 9/10 second of a lead. 30 seconds left to go. $15 seconds left to go. Third all the way down to 6th. All right there together still. That's Anthony, Grady, and Scott. 5 seconds left. Time has expired. Keep going till you're called done. Watch going up the hill.
Jack Foster done.
Jack, you're done.
Brady Ashton done. Orlando Martinez done. Anthony
Keep
Woodward
going,
done.
keep going.
Brandon Shrout done. Scott Simon done. Shelby Parker done.
That is race
Jason
Orlando
Luther
going to take it
done.
21.512.
The
Shelby
race is
21.525. Jack 25.07. Anthony 25.10. Scott 25.11. Jason Luther 25.18. Grady 19.501. And Brandon 17.505. Up now, race 5. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, and some couple guys grab blowers.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right.
1 minute to the start of
Looks
the
like I got all
race.
my drivers out here. Let's go and shut down the track. No more laps. Get them lined up. I got a couple transponders to figure out here. Yep. I need Jim Alexander to cross the line for me. I need Jake to cross the line. I need Jake to cross the line for me. All right. So you lined up on the straightaway. Get where you guys need to be and separate your. We'll get where our marshals need to be. Get where you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. Watching the six pack. That is all clear. One minute in, we got Alex Snyder up front. 17.509. Jackson 17.513. Andrew 16.503. Robert 15.518. Jim 14.507. Jake 14.508. Rick 12.517. Where's mine at? Right there, bud. Can you grab it for me while I announce? 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Dude. I got 4 cake sauces, dude. Hey. Fucking heart attack in a box. All right, fine. Hey, B. Water all over me, dude. God damn it. Was that really the right reaction for that? Yes. 3 in, 2 to go. Alex Snyder up front, 19.511. Andrew, 18.508. Jim, 15.508. Jake, 14.501. Rick, 14.518. And Robert, 13.507. Tough luck for Jackson pulling off the track early. He has a hot lap of the race of a 14.4.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Alec up front, 19.509. Andrew, 18.506. And Jim, 15.502. That's your top 3. Fifteen seconds left to go. Three seconds left. Time has expired. Keep going till you're called done.
Jake Simpson done.
Jake, you're done. Andrew, you're done.
Walters done.
Rick, you're done.
Rick Hobbs done.
Jackson, you're done.
Jim Alexander done.
Jim Alexander, you're done. Just got Robert
Jackson
to finish.
McKee done. Alex Snyder done. Robert
That is the race. So
Summers
Alec
done.
going to take it 19.512.
The race
Andrew
is
18.506. Jim 15.503. Jake 14.501. Robert 14.518. Up now, race 6, our truck class. Give my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please.
Two minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race.
Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please. All right, let's go ahead and line up on the straightaway. No more laps. Get them all lined up. Let's get them on the straightaway. No more laps. No more laps. Line them up. Line them up. All right, get where you guys can be and separate yourselves out on the tone. Minute 30 in, we got Dustin up front. 12-5-13, Cody. 11-5-18, Hannah. 10-5-04, and Gavin. 10-5-13, Philip. 13-5-23. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go halfway. Dustin up front. 12-5-03, Gavin. 11-5-11, Hannah. 10-5-02, Cody. 10-5-05, and Philip. 12-5-16.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Dustin up front. 12-5-03, Gavin. 11-5-20, Hannah. 10-5-02, and Cody. 10-5-24. 15 seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep going till you're called done. Keep 'em going, keep 'em going.
Hannah Richardson done.
Hannah, you're done. Just got my 3 other trucks to finish.
Cody Prescott done.
I got Gavin and Dustin to finish.
Dustin Richardson done.
That is a race. So
Gavin
Dustin going to
Prescott
take it
done.
13-5-22. Gavin
The race is
11-5-26.
completed.
Hannah 10-5-03. Cody. You don't have to. Cody 10-5-13. Up now. Race 7. Our 13-5 full drive buggy. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
I need my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. I need Gavin out here to
1 minute
Marshall.
to the start of the race.
I need Philip out here to Marshall, and then a volunteer if they can help me out. What is the toast? I need Gavin and Philip out here to Marshall. I need Gavin and Philip out here to Marshall. Gavin and Philip, I need you guys out here to Marshall. I need Philip out here to Marshall. Philip. Philip, I need you out here to Marshall. All right. Get where you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. Minute 38, we got Shelby Parker up front. 22.508. Dennis Keith, 25.05. Jack, 25.09. Orlando, 18.504. And Dylan Becker already out of this one. .230 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Shelby Parker up front, 22.503. Jack, 25.11. Orlando, 19.503. Dennis, 19.503. Separated by 0.3 of a second, battling for the 3 spot.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Shelby Parker still up front. 22.510. He has hot lap race of a 13.2 on lap 9. Orlando in the 2 spot. 25.04. Jack 25.13. Dennis. Looks like Dennis out of this one early. Fifteen seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep going till you're called done.
Orlando
Orlando, you're
Martinez
done.
Shelby Parker done.
Scott Jack Foster to finish. What about this one? What about this one? That is a race.
Jack
So Shelby going to
Foster
take
done.
it 22.507. Orlando
race is
25
completed.
flat. Jack 25.11. That is it for round 1. We're going to do some track prep and get you guys right back out here for round 2.
Race 1, you guys are going up in 5 minutes. Race 1, you guys will be up in 5 minutes. That is going to be 21.5 two-wheel. You guys will be up in 5 minutes.
Race 1, 21.5. Start making your way out. Get my drivers from race 7 out here to Marshall.
Oh, 17.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Hey.
Just waiting on a check from Brandon Trout. And a couple of my drivers from race 7 out here to Marshall.
Do you want some coleslaw? I don't know. It means he doesn't eat meat, so.
I need my drivers from race 7 out here in Marshall. I have Shelby. I have Jack. I have Dennis. I need Anthony and Orlando. And a volunteer if I can help me out.
Yeah. 1 minute to the start of the race.
I need Orlando and Anthony out here to Marshall. And a volunteer, please help me out. If you're running his 4-wheel, you have to Marshall. I'll get you on the center bucket, Dylan. And then I'll get Jax, if I can, on the right side.
Jackson, get back there now. Carson. Wait, no, Carson's up next. Carson's up next. Get out there.
All right. Let's get them lined up on the straightaway and get my marshals where they need to be. Dylan, I want you on the center bucket. All right, you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. Minute 30 in, we got Brandon Stroud up front, 18.5 flat. Jeff, 18.5, 14. Jim, 16.512, Gavin. 13.506, and Cody. 12.501. .230 in, 230 to go, halfway. Brandon Stroud still up front, 18.502. Jeff, 17.501. Jim, 16.515. Cody, 13.506. And Gavin, 12.513.
You're not good enough for it, though.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Brandon up front, 18.507. He has hot lap to race of a 15.7. Ten seconds left to go. Brandon up front, 17.501. Jeff, 17.502. 3/10 back. Battle for the lead on the last, probably their final lap. Time has expired. Keep going till your call done. Oh no, trouble there for Brandon.
Gavin Prescott
This
done.
may allow Jeff to go by.
Brandon Shrout done. Jim Alexander done. Jeff Porter done.
That is the race, so Brandon actually
Cody
going to take it.
Prescott done.
17.505. Jeff,
The race is
17.508.
completed.
Jim, 16.507. Cody, 14.519. And Gavin, 13.506. Up now, race 2, our second heat of 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
I need my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall and a volunteer to help me out.
One minute to the start of the race.
Cody. I need one volunteer, one volunteer. One volunteer in the 6-pack bucket, one volunteer. Thank you, Scott. All right, let's get him on the straightaway. All right, get where you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. Minute 30 in, we got Jason Love up front, 18.508. Anthony, 17.504. Carson Love, 15.504. Arlen, 15.511. 15.507 now. Jake, 14.510. And Rick, 14.520. Three in, two to go. Jason up front, 18.509. Anthony, 17.516. Carson, 16.517. Arlen, 15.516. Jake, 14.507. And Rick, 14.515.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Jason up front, 18.5.12. Anthony in the 2 spot, 17.5.13. He actually has hot lap of the race with 15.9 on lap 3. Carson, 16.5.16. That's your top 3. $30 left to go. What'd y'all say? I can't eat a caniac? 15 seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep going till your call done. Keep 'em going, keep 'em going. Anthony that time by 15.7 hot lap of the race.
Carson,
Carson,
Love
you're
done.
done. Arlen and Jake, keep going, Arlen and Jake. Everyone else will be done when they cross.
Jason, Love done. Anthony Escobedo done.
Just got Jake and Arlen to finish. After this, if I can't get some marshals on the blowers.
Arlen Simon
That
done.
is the race, so Jason going to take it.
Jake Simpson done.
18.5.12. Anthony,
The race is
17.5.13.
completed.
Carson, 15.5 flat. Arlen, 15.5.14. Jake, 14.5.02. Up now, race 3. Our two-wheel drive rear motor class. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and get him on the straightaway. No more laps. Get him lined up. All right. Get where you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in. Dwight up front, 15.509. Gavin, 12.509. Cody, 12.509. Dustin, 11.506.
The mayhem, you idiot. Mayhem, I'm gonna run stock. Yeah. Hey, are you running stock four wheel at the mayhem? Do it, cause I'm gonna do it. Say it to my face, boy.
He just did.
No, he's like,
He was looking at you, wasn't he?
he's like five,
Your fingers are
10 inches away
like
from me.
fucking 20 foot long, dude. Jesus Christ. Go cross him. Talking for kid voice.
3 and 2 to go. Dwight up front, 16-5-15. Gavin 14-5, 16 Cody, 13-5-20, and Dustin 10-5-06.
Hey, say Cody quad the six pack. He will.
Cody, quad the six.
Watch, watch, watch.
Oh! Did he go for it? He got 3-3. That was dialed.
Say go quad.
Quad in. Since you fucking annihilated my ankle. Oh my Jesus Christ. That's bone shot.
Watch down the straightaway. That's your line four wheel.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Flying everywhere. Drive it out the body. You're good.
1 minute left.
You ready to go for it?
No way, dude. That was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
How does that even happen? His fucking club is flying everywhere.
Put him on the six pack.
Oh. I want to see Gavin. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, watch. Oh no, he's not going to quad. Oh. Watch right here.
10 seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep going till you're called done.
Cody Prescott
Cody, you're done. Cody, you're done. I just got Gavin, Dwight, and Dustin to finish.
Dwight Souls done.
Just
Dustin
got Gavin to
Richardson
finish
done.
that blue car with yellow wheels. After this one, if I can, get some marshals, grab the blowers.
What? Yeah.
All right, that is a race. So Dwight going to take
Gavin
it
Prescott
14-5-05. Cody,
The race is
13-5-01.
completed.
Gavin, 12-5-33. Dustin, 11-5-08. Up now. Race 4. Get my drivers from last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please. I need my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall and and a volunteer or two to help me out, please.
Stop screaming. Dude, I was about to put on Mason's post. I mean, because like someone copied or someone like made a profile of him. Yeah, it should say you fired up now. I know. I was about to be like, are you fired up or he
1
is right
minute
now?
to the start of the race.
I need 2 volunteers to help me out, please. 2 volunteers. 1 on the bucket on the 6-pack and 1 on the back left. One volunteer on the 6-pack, please. 1 volunteer.
Joe, you might have to help us out, dude. Joe Duffy, you might have to help us out.
1 volunteer, please. 1 volunteer on the 6-pack bucket. One volunteer on the 6-pack bucket. 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer. I need 1 on the 6-pack bucket. Thank you, Jim. All right. Let's get them on the straightaway. Get where you guys need to be in. Separate yourselves out on the tone.
What are we out of Whitby? Where am I at point?
That's the face I got back whenever I said he misses you. Say I miss you. Yeah, I got you.
Dude, I bet she's dogging them because I was talking shit about the Chiefs and they were miserable.
1 minute in. We got Shelby Parker up front. 22.505. Anthony 21.508. Grady 25 flat. Scott 25.01. Jack 25.05. Jason Luther 25.10. Orlando 19.502. And Brandon 19.508 or 19.503. Jack falling down to 18.504 now. Shelby going to have a 4-second lead up on Anthony for the lead. That blue, white, and black S-Works up and down the hill. Anthony Woodruff going to be in the 2 spot. That new B7 up and down the hill he goes. Grady moving up to the 3 spot now on a 25.02. Jason Luther 25.06. Scott 25.06. Separated by 600ths of a second. Watching the 6-pack. That is all clear.
That is all clear.
Watch coming onto the straightaway. That is all clear.
What the freak, dude? I wasn't invited either.
2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Shelby still up front. 22.508. Grady 25.01. Scott 25.04. Brandon 19.501. Jason Luther 19.503. Anthony 19.503. Orlando 19.510. And Jack out of this one early. Brandon, Jason, and Anthony battle for the 4 spot. Going to be separated by 1/10 of a second. Grady now 4/10 back from Scott for the 2 spot. Scott that last time by 14.4 ran his fast lap of the race. But Shelby Parker up front on a 22.509 looking to reset TQ on a 13 with the 13.6 hot lap of the race. Brandon, Anthony, Jason, and Orlando. 4th to 7th, battling for the 4 spot. Going to be separated by 7/10 of a second.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Grady still 9/10 back from Scott for the 2 spot. Those two have been going at it all race. Jason, Brandon, and Orlando battle for the 5 spot. Anthony gonna get a little gap up on him. Your leader coming up on some lap traffic in the 6-pack. Oh, trouble there for your leader. Going upside down, gets right back going. 15 seconds left to go. Shelby still on a 22.5.11, looking to reset TQ. Scott 21.5.13. Grady 21.5.14. 5 seconds left. Time has expired. Keep them going, keep them going. Nobody done yet.
Orlando Martinez
Orlando, you're done. Jason, keep going, Jason.
Scott Simon done.
Scott, you're done.
Anthony
Grady, keep
Woodruff
going,
done.
keep going, Grady, keep going.
Shelby Parker done.
Got
Brandon
Grady, Jason
Strout
to
done.
finish. Grady and Jason to finish.
Jason Luther done. Grady Ashton done. The race is completed.
Shelby gonna take it 22.5.12 and reset TQ. Grady 21.5.14. Scott 25 flat. Anthony 25.08. Jason Luther 25.15. Orlando 19.5.02 and Brandon 19.5.04. Up now, race 5. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race.
I need one more Marshall on the center 6-pack bucket. If I can get Orlando out here. Or I have Shelby, I have Grady, I have Scott, I have Anthony, I have Jason. Either if I can get Orlando or Jack out here on the 6-pack bucket. All right, let's get them lined up on the straightaway. No more laps, get them lined up. All right, here you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone. Watching the six pack. That is all clear. One minute in, we got Andrew Walters up front, 25:05. Alec, 25:09. Jackson, 19:506. Jim, 16:510. Jake, 15:511. Rick, 13:524. Robert, 6:534. Looks like he has troubles off the start. Gets right back out there, though. Oh, trouble. All sorts of trouble coming onto the straightaway. They get back going. Watch coming up the hill. That is all clear. Great lap there for Jackson. 14.6 hot lap of the race that time by. All trouble going up the hill. Gets right back going though. .230 in, 230 go halfway. Watch it in the center six pack. That is all clear. They got Alec up front, 25:13. Andrew, 18:502. Jackson, 18:509. Jake, 16:513. Jim, 15:502. Rick, 14:516. And Robert, 12:521. Andrew Walters that time by hot lap of the race, 14.4. Oh, watch six pack, watch six pack. That is all clear. Watch six pack, watch six pack.
1 minute left.
Six pack, six pack, six pack. That is all clear. Oh, trouble on that back double. That is all clear. 30 seconds left to go. Alec up front on a 19.502. Andrew Walters 19.510. Jackson 18.507. That's your top three. You can go, Jackson. 3 seconds left to go. Time has expired. Keep going to your call. Done. Everybody
Alex
will be done
Snyder
when they
done.
cross. Alec, you're done.
Jim Alexander done. Jackson McKee done.
Just got one more to
Andrew
finish. That
Walters
yellow
done.
car.
Jake Simpson done. Robert Summers done.
That is a race. So Alec going to take
Rick
it.
Hobbs
19.502. Andrew,
The race is
19.514. Jackson, 18.511. Jim, 15.508. Jake, 14.507. Robert, 13.514. Rick, 13.515. Up now, race 6, our truck class. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. All right, let's get them lined up on the straightaway.
Hey, good job, dude.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. A little bit of chaos off the start. One minute in, we got Dustin up front, 14.502. Hannah, 10.508. Cody, 10.510. And Gavin, 8.504. 2:30 and 2:30 to go, halfway. Dustin up front, 14.520. Gavin 11.522. Hannah 11.522. And Cody 10.501.
After this, I'm gonna go home and wrench on my four wheel, finish it. Put your phone down while marshalling, buddy.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Dustin up front, 12.502. He has hot lap the race of a 20.7 on lap 4.
What? I was just kidding. Hey, get him out here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
30 seconds left.
I can get a slash out here. I'll get a slash out here. Yes, you do. What? Let him. What's the worst that can happen? Not a bad idea.
3 seconds left. Time is going to expire. Keep going till you're called done.
Dustin Richardson done.
Dustin, you're done.
Cody Prescott
Cody,
done.
you're done.
Hannah Richardson done.
That is a race. So Dustin going to
The
take
race
it.
is completed.
12.502. Cody 11.511. And Hannah 11.518. Up now. Race 7. Our 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy class. If I can get a marshal to grab the blowers.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall and some volunteers. Help me out, please. I will need a volunteer or two to help me out.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Need a minute? Oh, I thought your shot came off for a second. That is true.
I need one Marshall on the center six-pack bucket. Can I? I need one volunteer on the six-pack. One volunteer, please. One volunteer. Thank you, Jason. All right, let's get where you guys need to be and separate yourselves out on the tone.
Six pack. Four wheel. Yeah, I already won it. I didn't want to make them look bad. That fucking Anthony Winterride. That Anthony Winterride fucking put their dick in the dirt.
What?
Behind the counter. But don't say Jackson Lee because then he'll wreck.
Oh, I'm saying his name.
No, don't. No, just
No,
say
if I don't say his name, he's gonna be like, "What? Am I not counting Latin?" Look.
2 minutes in, we got Shelby Parker up front. 25 flat. Orlando, 25.03. Dennis, 25.08. Jack, 19.509. Jack was up front, but a long lap there for him, moving him down to the 4 spot. Shelby up front with a hot lap of the race so far, but 13.1 on lap 7. He does have current TQ of a 22.507.
I generally can't get over 18 laps.
your speed is there.
You just.
I know I did. Your speed is there. You should have sat down and not go in as hard.
Do this with the throttle. Roll into it.
3 and 2 to go. Shelby up front, 21.504. Orlando, 21.511. Dennis, 25 flat. Jack, 19.514. 1 minute left to
1
go.
minute
Still got
left.
Shelby Parker up front. 21.5 flat. Dennis Keith, 25 flat. Orlando, 25 flat. Separated by 1/10 of a second. And then Jack, 19.5 15. Shelby Parker with hot lap the race. 12.9 on lap 15.
He's TQ 2-wheel and 4-wheel.
3 seconds left. Time is expired. Keep going to your call. Done.
Dennis Keith done. Orlando Martinez done. Shelby Parker done.
And that is the race. So Shelby going to
Jack
take it.
Foster
21.510. Dennis,
race is
25
completed.
flat. Orlando, 25.03. And Jack, 19.514. That is it for qualifying. We're going to do some track prep and get you guys right back out here for the mains. All right, race 1. You guys will be up at 9:30. Gives you guys 10 minutes to get ready, but also the track to dry. I went a little heavy, so race 1, you guys will be up at 9:30. race 1. Start making your way out. Get my drivers from race 7 out here to Marshall. That's our 17.5 200 buggy A main. That's Shelby Parker, Orlando, Grady, Scott, Jack, and Anthony out here to Marshall. But race 1, our 17.5 200 buggy B main. You guys are up.
How do you send a link from YouTube?
10-car B main? Let me get one.
Let me knock one of them down. Well, I ain't had one of them since like middle school, cuz.
Yeah.
It gets all sweet and makes your back and throat burn.
Oh, that tickles.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Yeah, me too.
What's up, Carson? Well, see love over here.
I need Jack out here to Marshall. In Orlando, please. Jack and Orlando, I need you guys out here to Marshall. There's Jack. I need Orlando out here.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's go and shut it down. No more laps. Get them all lined up on the front stretch. Order's going to be Jason Luther starting on the 1 spot. Alex Snyder on the 2. Brandon Strout on the 3. Andrew Walters on the 4. Jackson McKee on the 5. Jim Alexander on the 6. Jake on the 7. Robert 8. And Rick on the 9. You're behind Jim, so you're in the 7. Right there, yeah. All right. My driver's are ready. Corner marshal's ready. You guys are going to be going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Trouble for a couple cars. Luckily, they get going. Looks like Jackson moving up to the 4 spot. Oh, Jackson on the inside trying to make the pass. Trouble for those guys coming onto the straightaway. Jackson's still going to hold on to the 4 spot. Double, double, double. Oh, trouble there for Andrew. Hitting that pole. Gets back going. Oh, Alex Snyder to the inside. Going to try and make a pass on Jackson. Does not make a pass on Brandon Trout, though. Jackson McKee up to the 2 spot now. So Jason Luther up front. Jackson to the 2 spot. Alex Snyder right there behind him. And then it's Brandon and Andrew. Oh, trouble there for Jackson getting it wrong. Gets right back in line. Down the front straightaway, Jackson goes, trying to catch right back up. Had a little bobbles. It's Alec, Brandon, Andrew, and Jackson breaking away early here. Alex Snyder closing in on Jason Luther for the lead. There they go over that back double. Brandon, Andrew, get there together. That's going to allow Jackson to go by for the 3 spot. Oh, watch 6-pack, 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 6-pack. That is clear. Jason and Alec down the front straightaway. Battle for the lead. Right there together through the 6-pack over the center double. They're going to be coming up on Jake and Robert. Oh, trouble there for your leader getting it wrong. Getting into some lap traffic. That's going to allow Alec to go by for the lead. Jackson not too far back. Down the front straightaway. Jackson putting a lap up on Jake there. Trying to catch up to your leaders. Your leaders down the front straightaway. Trouble there for Alec getting it wrong. Getting into some lap traffic there. Jason Luther going to go back by.
Dude, Andrew just hit the pole and the pole didn't even make a noise. Yeah, you sound absolutely retarded right now, but I'm gonna keep talking. Bro, alright.
Minute 45 seconds left to go. Your first and second place drivers trying to check out early. Trouble there for Alec. Jackson trying to close in. There they go down the front straightaway. Here comes Jackson down the front straightaway. It's a straightaway gap. It's going to be 2.8 seconds. Oh, trouble there for Alec. Jackson now down the front straightaway. Battle for the 2 spot. To the inside. Makes a pass. It looks like Alec is broke. Let's see if he can hold on to it and try and make a pass back. So battle for the 2 spot, but he has a broken car with 1 minute left to go. Jackson in the bump up position over that center double, that green-white with yellow rear wheels and white front wheels. Over that right side double down the front straightaway. Jason Luther, though, up front, checked out with 7-second lead. Brandon Strout now going into the 3 spot. Can he catch up to Jackson with 30 seconds left to go? Brandon going to be 4 seconds back. I don't know if he has enough time left to catch Jackson. Jackson down the front straightaway. See if he can hold on to that 2 and final bump up position. 5 seconds left. Jackson just has to keep it on all 4s. Brandon closing in. Time has expired. You'll be done when you cross.
Robert Summers done.
Robert, you're done. Andrew, you're done.
Walters
There
done.
goes Jackson bumping up to the A
Rick
main.
Hobbs done. Jackson McKee done.
Watch straight away, watch straight away, watch straight away, straight away,
Jason
straight away,
Luther
straight
done.
away, straight away.
Alex Snyder done.
So you got
Jim
Brandon to
Alexander
finish.
done.
That is a race. So
Jake
Jason
Simpson
and Jackson
done.
going to bump up to the A main.
Brandon Strout
Alex Snyder
done.
3, Brandon 4,
The
Andrew
race is
5,
completed.
Robert 6, Jim 7, Jake 8, and Rick in the 9. Up now, race 2, our 21.5 tool drive buggy B main. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
2 minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race.
Alrighty. Got all my drivers, got all my marshals. Let's go ahead and shut it down. No more laps. Get them lined up. No more laps, no more laps. Get them lined up. Order's going to be Arlen on the 1, Gavin on the 2, Cody on the 3, Jake 4, and Rick on the 5. Cody on the 3, Jake on the 4, and Rick on the 5. All right. Drivers are ready. Quarter marshals are ready. You guys are going to be going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Trouble for a couple cars off the start. Get back going. Arlen and Jake up front early here. Oh, trouble for Arlen. Jake to the lead now. Oh, trouble there for Jake, getting it wrong. Arlen up front now.
But you need to stop trying to cut everything so fucking tight and just run in the middle.
No. Cut stuff tight. You gotta stay tight when racing.
Yeah, but if he hits the fucking pipe every time he tries to go in tight, just stay in the middle.
That's all right. I did every time.
1 minute in, we got Arlen up front.
That's what I'm talking
Looks
about.
like Cody in the 2 spot. So Cody getting around Jake for the 2. Gavin not too far back from Jake.
Can I get a chance to practice like one more time? I've driven the car like twice.
Just tell Cody to get that RB10 ready for you.
Trouble on the right side, double. That was your leader. Looks like Cody to the lead now. Arlen in the 2. And then Jake down the front straightaway in the 3 spot. Looks like Gavin's body going to pop off. Put it down, put it down. Doesn't need a body.
So you don't have a car yet?
He's just letting me use his.
Why? He has an extra.
I don't know. Whatever the newest one that just came out, that's the one I got.
That's not good.
Is it bad?
You might break it. Nah, that's good. My car's good. I still haven't got that thing yet.
Cody up front. Arlen not too far back. Over the center double they go. Arlen now right there behind him. Over the back double. Going single, single. Down the front straightaway. Nose to tail. Oh, trouble there. Oh, trouble there for both drivers. Oh no, looks like Rick losing a wheel. So Cody up front, Arlen in that 2 spot. Jake right there behind them both.
When's your birthday?
I'm turning 20.
Birthday present.
I already got her something pretty fucking cool.
If it's not an RC car, I don't want to hear it.
Arlen and Cody battle for the lead over the center 6-pack.
Like her RC car is hers too.
1
Oh,
minute
trouble there
left.
for Cody getting it wrong with 1 minute left to go. Arlen right there behind him through the 6-pack. Single out. Oh, casing that center double. Oh no, and the trouble there for Arlen on the back double. More trouble there. This will allow Jake to close in with 30 seconds left to go. Can Jake make a pass and bump up to the A main? Oh, trouble there for Gavin. Oh, and then trouble there for Jake. That's gonna put him far back. Ten seconds left to go. Arlen just has to keep it on all 4 wheels and bump up to the A main. Oh no, trouble in the 6-pack. Time has expired. You'll be done when you cross. Down the front straightaway, here comes Arlen for the final bump up position.
Arlen Simon done.
And here comes Cody down the front straightaway for the win.
Cody Prescott done. Jake Simpson done. Gavin Prescott done. The
So that
race
is
is
right. So
completed.
Cody and Arlen gonna take the bump up spots. Jake 3, Gavin 4.
Gosh, she sounds so bad too.
Up now, stock spec slash. Get my jars from the last one right back out here to Marshall, and some volunteers help me out. I have 2 in this one that were in that last one, so I'm gonna need as many volunteers as I can get to help me out.
She sounds so bad when she talks too.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Stock spec slash, you guys are up. Get my jars from the last one right back out here to Marshall, and some volunteers help me out. I only have 2 that can Marshall. I'm gonna need as many volunteers as I could get.
We got Arlen out there. Damn right he is.
I don't know. I think Macy has some tennis shoes, so she can get out there and Marshall.
Not no platforms. There, 2-inch rust on that fucking thing. Sorry.
Need some volunteer marshals to help me out. Watch straight away.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need a couple volunteers help me out. Thank you, Grady. I just need 2 more volunteers. 2 more volunteers. 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers. Help me out. Thank you, Jeff.
You get the start of the straightaway. Start of the straightaway. Over there. Yeah.
1 volunteer on the 6-pack bucket or on the back double. I need 1 on the 6-pack. 1 on the 6-pack. Then we're good to go. All right. Looks like they're already lined up. Drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys are going to go and race on the sound of the tone in less than 5. What a great start here. Cody with the double-double. Or Gavin with the double-double.
See, this could be you out here right now.
Yeah. I've literally driven a car twice. I need to drive it like one more time and then I will.
They look like they've only driven once, and this is their first time. You know what? Screw you.
Hey, can you put your feet on the floor? Without getting out of the chair.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Boy.
Dustin up front early. We're 1 minute in. We got Dustin up front with the 3-second lead up on Cody. Cody going to have a 4-second lead on Hannah. And Hannah going to have a 6-second lead on Gavin. Trouble there for Hannah. Gavin closing in. Oh, trouble on the tabletop. That was your leader. That is all clear.
Am I running that? Am I running that?
Dude, just take a little whiff.
Stop, my allergies, dude. Give it to Joe. Give it to Joe.
2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Dustin up front, 13-5-18. Cody, 13-5-23. Hannah in the 3 spot. Gavin in the 4.
Wait, you quit? For how? What's this like? Your 5th time?
It doesn't matter how many times you quit, it's how long you quit for every time. As long as there's progression, like say the first time you stop for 2 days, then the next time you stop for a week. Progression.
But then the next time.
Yeah, progression. And you know what? Maybe he'll get another one next month, but you know
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Dustin up front, Cody 2, Hannah 3, and Gavin in the 4.
What was that?
15 seconds left to go.
Cody
Cody, you're
Prescott done.
done. Got these 3 other trucks to finish. Oh, get into your leader there.
Hannah Richardson done.
Got Dustin and Gavin to finish. Here they come. And
Gavin Prescott done.
that is the race. So
Dustin
Dustin going to
Richardson
take the
done.
win. Cody 2,
The race
Hannah
is
3, and
completed.
Gavin in the 4 up now. Race 4. Our 13.5 full drive buggy A main. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please.
I'll move in with you.
Hey, don't dent the pro now, homie.
1 minute to the start of the race.
If I can't get one more volunteer, please. One more volunteer on the top left.
Actually, wait, whoa. Don't, you got bitches, bro.
No, I don't.
I've seen them. Fuck, I'm in freshman. And you're talking to me?
Homie woke up this morning and said, finally found out.
All right, let's go and shut down the track. No more laps. Get them lined up.
I walked past Mike Thomas while we were on the phone. He goes,
Or it's going to be Shelby Parker on the 1, Orlando on the 2, Dennis on the 3, and Jack on the 4.
hey, what color should I put on my body for this next one?
No. So I was loopy. And I have my phone laying like this. And I tried to camp down.
All right, drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys are going to go racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. You guys are going to be going racing on sound of the tone in less than 5. Trouble early on there. Dennis going to move up to the 2 spot now. Orlando right back by.
Who's Rod Wave? Hey, young boy's better. Hey, young boy's better. That's all I know.
Oh, trouble there for Jack. Shelby up front. Orlando in the 2 spot. Dennis in the 3 and Jack in the 4.
Hey, if you play some young boy,
Dennis and Jack battle for the 3 spot. Jack to the inside. Going to make a pass. And then almost hitting that pole. Oh, getting into each other on the jump. Gets back going, though. Oh, trouble here for Dennis at the end of the straightaway. Trouble for your leader at the end of the 6-pack. Orlando now, right there behind him. Trouble there for Orlando. Shelby going to get a bigger gap now. Over that back double on the right side. Orlando over the back double onto the right side. Down the front straightaway gap.
we all do it. Except me.
No, you're like, I gotta. That's why you called me at 2 o'clock. You said it in front of the wrong crowd. I'm like, look, I got.
2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Shelby up front, gonna have a 4-second gap up on Orlando. Jack Foster in that 3 spot. Dennis Keith in the 4.
Up here in the noggin.
1 minute left to go.
1 minute
Shelby
left.
Parker up front. Gonna have an 8-second lead up on Orlando. Oh, and flipping over, coming onto the straightaway. And it's Orlando in that 2 spot. Jack in the 3 and Dennis in the 4. Everyone super spread out here in this one.
White cack.
15 seconds left to go. Five seconds left. Time's expired. You'll be done when you cross.
Jack Foster done.
Let me get a
Shelby Parker done. Dennis Keith done.
Shelby Parker on the last lap, 13
Orlando
flat,
Martinez
hot lap
done.
of the race.
The
That is the
race
race,
is
so Shelby can
completed.
take it. Orlando 2, Jack 3, and Dennis on the 4. Up now, race 5. Our 21.5 Tool Drive Buggy A main. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
I need my drivers from the last one right back out. I need my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, and some volunteers help me out, please. I only had 4 in that last one.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I need one more Marshall on the bucket. One more Marshall on the bucket. We'll be good to go. One more Marshall. All right, let's get him lined up. Order's going to be Brandon Strout on the 1, Jason Love on the 2, Jeff Porter on the 3, Anthony Escobedo on the 4, Jim Alexander on the 5, Carson Love on the 6, Cody on the 7, and Arlen on the 8. All right, drivers are ready. Corner marshals all ready. You guys are going to go be racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Trouble in the 6-pack. That is all clear. Trouble on that right side. That is all clear. Got Brandon Trout up front. Jason Love and Anthony battle over the center double for the 2 spot. Anthony trying to find a way around. Oh, casing that back double. Oh, trouble there for Jason, though. So Anthony down the front straightaway to the 2 spot now. Trouble there for Jason and Carson. Jason to the 3. Carson Love on the 4 spot. Then it's Arlen, Jim, Cody, and Jeff. Oh, trouble there for Carson. Up in that 4 spot, moving down 2 or 3 positions.
say that they like stock setup, so I'm just gonna try it. And if I don't try it, I'm gonna try the Spencer Ripken, both of his setups, and then see what I guess happens after that.
Owen didn't give you his?
They're running the Spencer Ripken setup. They're running Spencer's setup. I mean, I liked Owens, but it was pushy, so that's one thing I didn't like.
Oh, trouble in the center six pack. That is all clear. We got Brandon Strout up front. Jason Love in the 2. Anthony Escobedo now right there behind him over the center double battle for the 2 spot again. Then it's Arlen. Jeff and Jim battle for the 5. Carson on the 7 and Cody on the 8. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, halfway.
What? Center double, up the hill, down the hill. Yeah. I think he has 2 V7s now. One for 21.5, one for 17.5.
He really ran a 13.7?
No, his first lap, I have to count it because it doesn't count when he comes by off the start, but it counts everybody else's, so I had to do that. So then, basically, his lap starts while he's in this middle of 6-pack. So then, takes off at least like 2 seconds.
Minute 30 left to go. Brandon up front, checked out here in this one. Anthony in the 2 spot. Jason Love in the 3. Then it's Jim Alexander 4, Arlen 5, Jeff 6, Carson 7, and Cody on the 8. Back double is all clear.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Looks like a lot of trouble there for Brandon with the 24-second lap.
I think he switched to everybody. Like,
15 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left. Everyone pretty spread out here now in this one. Time has expired. You'll be done when you cross.
Brandon Shrout done. Carson
Brandon,
Love
you're
done.
done with the win.
Cody Prescott done. Jim Alexander done. Jason Love done. Arlen Simon done.
So got one more to finish.
Jeff
One more to
Porter
finish.
done. Anthony
That is the race. So
Escobedo
Brandon
done.
going to take it. Anthony
The race
Escobedo in the
is
2.
completed.
Jason Love in the 3. Jim 4. Arlen 5. Jeff 6. Carson 7. And Cody in the 8. Up now, race 6. Our two-wheel drive rear motor class. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here in Marshall. Scott, you're not up net. You're not up now, Scott.
what? I
2
can't hear you
minutes to
over
the
the
start of
blowers.
the race.
Race 6, you guys are up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Sounds exactly like Dylan.
All right. Let's go ahead and line them up. No more laps. Get them on the front straight and line them up. Order's going to be Dwight Solis on the 1, Cody Prescott on the 2, Gavin Prescott on the 3, and Dustin on the 4. Dwight on the 1, Cody on the 2, Gavin on the 3, Dustin on the 4. All right, drivers are ready. Corner marshal already. You guys are going to be going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Trouble on the 6-pack. That is all clear. Well, a minute in, we got Dwight up front, Cody 2, Dustin 3, Gavin 4. Watch center 6-pack. That is clear. .230 in, 2:30 to go, halfway. Dwight up front, Dustin 2, Gavin 3, Cody 4. Gavin and Dustin battle for the 2 spot. Looks like Gavin getting by.
All I know is I'm the best football player here. I'm the best football player here. That's all I know. Dude, I have enough for the V7. Off this paycheck, I have
1
enough for the
minute
V7,
left.
boys.
1 minute left to go. Dwight up front, checked out early. Gavin 2, Dustin 3, Cody 4. No, looks like Gavin out of this one early.
Hey, say Cody quad right now. Cody quad. No, he won't. He's going double, double, double.
30 seconds left to go. Oh,
Watch out for Arlen.
15 seconds left to go. Time is going to expire. You guys will be done when you cross.
Dustin Richardson done.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it right
Dwight Souls done.
That is the race. So Dwight
Cody
going to take it.
Prescott done.
Dustin 2, Cody
The
3.
race is completed.
Up now, race 7, our last race of the night. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, and some volunteers help me out. I only have 4 people in that last one. I need some volunteers. Help me out, please. Last race of the night. Get some volunteers. Help me out.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, bro. Damn.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Practice Friday. We're usually done by like 6 or 7.
I need my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall, please.
1 minute
I'm
to
going
the
to need some
start of the
volunteer
race.
marshals. Help me out. Last race of the night. If I can, get some volunteers. Help me out, please. Gavin, can I get you somewhere else? Gavin, can I get you somewhere else, like on the start of the straightaway? Get some volunteers. Help me out, please. One on the 6-pack bucket, one on the top left.
Hey, boy.
2 volunteers. 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers, please.
I already have one there. I already have one over there.
Jake, you want to grab that 6-pack? And then Gavin, can I get you on the top left up here? And then I can have Anthony grab down there. Yeah. You get up there on the top left. All right. Let's go ahead and line them up. Order's going to be Shelby Parker on the 1. Orlando Martinez on the 2. Grady Ashton on the 3. Scott Simon on the 4. Jack Foster on the 5. Anthony Woodruff on the 6. Jason Luther 7. And Jackson on the 8. All right. Drivers already. Corner marshals already. You guys are going to go and race on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Trouble for a couple here. Luckily, nobody else gets back. Nobody else gets it. Oh, trouble there for Grady off the start, casing that double. Oh, trouble there for Jackson into Jason Luther there. Gets back going. Oh, my goodness. No trouble here at the end of the straightaway. They get back going. Shelby Parker checked out early here in this one. Second place driver down the front straightaway. That is Anthony. He's going to be 6 seconds back from your leader. Let's see if he can catch up. Jack Foster to the 3. Orlando to the 4. Grady down to the 5. Scott 6. Jackson 7. Jason Luther right there behind him in the 8. Trouble there for Anthony coming onto the straightaway. Gets back going. Watch the back double. Watch the back double. Shelby Parker up front. We'll see the gap this time by. Here comes Anthony. Going to have an 11-second lead up on the field. Orlando, Grady, Jackson, and Jason Luther, 4th all the way down to 8th. Those guys are battling it out. Shelby Parker down the front straightaway, right there behind Anthony, looking to put a lap up on the field early here in this one. Oh, getting double front flip. Scott, Orlando, and Grady battle for the 3 spot. Looks like Orlando going to fall down to the 5. Grady up to the 4 now. Oh, trouble on that right side. Shelby up front, checked out, putting a lap up on the field early here in this one. He's going to also have hot lap race of a 13-4. Orlando and Jack now battle for the 5. Orlando going to fall down to the 6. Watch the 6-pack. That is all clear. Trouble, watch center, watch center, watch center. That is all clear. Minute 35 left to go. Shelby up front. We got Anthony in the 2, Scott in the 3, Jack in the 4, Orlando 5, Grady 6, Jackson 7, Jason in the 8. Orlando and Grady battle for the 5 spot. Over that back double they go. Over the right side double. Half straightaway lead up on Grady is Orlando. Closing on Jack Foster.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Orlando now right there behind Jack. Over the right side double and down the front straightaway. That's a battle for the 4 spot. Double, double, double. Smooth line through the 6-pack. Oh, watch in the 6-pack. That is all clear. Orlando is closing in. Trouble there for Jack. Getting it wrong. Collecting Orlando. Down the front straightaway. 30 seconds left to go. And more traction rolls there from Jack. $15 seconds left to go. Jack and Orlando still going at it. Jack to the inside. Going to make a pass. Oh, my goodness. Time has expired. You'll be done when you cross.
Orlando Martinez done.
great
Jack
battle to the
Foster
finish
done.
there.
Shelby Parker done. Scott Simon done. Anthony Woodruff done.
That is the race.
Jason
So
Luther
Shelby going to
done.
take it. Anthony 2,
Brady
Scott
Ashton
3,
done.
Orlando 4, Jack
Jackson
5,
McKee
Grady
done.
6, Jackson 7,
race
and
is
Jason Luther in
completed.
the 8. That is it for racing tonight. If you guys have a tab or entry fee, please make sure you take care of it before you leave.